Welcome to Bite at a Time Books Behind the Story, where we answer the questions you have about your favorite classic authors. What inspired your favorite author to write their novels? What was going on in the world at the time? Follow along with us as we tell you what was happening in the world while your favorite authors wrote your favorite classics. My name is Bree Carlile, and I love to read, and wanted to share my passion with listeners like you. If you want to know what's coming next and vote on upcoming books, sign up for our newsletter at biteatatimebooks.com. Be sure to follow my show on your favorite podcast platform so you get all the new episodes. You can find most of our links in the show notes, but also our website biteatatimebooks.com includes all of the links for our show, including to our Patreon to support the show and YouTube where we have special behind the narration of the episodes. We're part of the Bite at a Time Books Productions Network. If you'd also like to hear a book by the author, check out the Bite at a Time Books podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Today we'll be talking about the life and career of Gaston Leroux. Leroux was born in Paris in 1868. After schooling in Normandy, he moved to Paris, where he completed his studies in law in 1889. He inherited millions of francs and lived wildly until he nearly reached bankruptcy. In 1890, he began working as a court reporter and theater critic for L'Echo de Paris. His most important journalism came when he began working as an international correspondent for the Paris newspaper Le Matin. He was present at and covered the 1905 Russian Revolution. Another case at which he was present involved the investigation and in-depth coverage of the former Paris Opera, presently housing the Paris Ballet. The basement contained a cell that held prisoners of the Paris Commune. He left journalism in 1907 and began writing fiction. In 1919, he and Arthur Bernade formed their own film company, Société des Ciné-Romans, publishing novels and turning them into films. He first wrote a mystery novel titled Les Mystères de la Chambre Jaune, 1908, English title The Mystery of the Yellow Room, starring the amateur detective Joseph Rouletabille. Leroux's contribution to French detective fiction is considered a parallel to those of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle in the United Kingdom and Edgar Allan Poe in the United States. Leroux published his most famous work, The Phantom of the Opera, as a serial in 1909 and 1910, and as a book in 1910, with an English translation appearing in 1911. Ballot followed in 1911, which was made into a film several times, in 1913, 1927, and 1942. Leroux was made a Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur in 1909. He died at age 58 in Vichy, France, 1927. Thank you for joining Bite at a Time Books Behind the Story today, while we answered some of the questions you have about one of your favorite classic authors. Again, my name is Bree Carlile, and I hope you come back next time when we answer more questions about one of your favorite classic authors. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at biteatatimebooks.com. Check out the show notes or our website biteatatimebooks.com for the links for our show.